Hi, I'm Jack, and I'm going to be speaking to you about biomolecules. Biomolecules are organic molecules or macromolecules that are molecules with lots of atoms that support life. There are four main groups of macromolecules: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Most of those groups have monomers, and these monomers can be bonded together using hydrogen bonds or peptide bonds to form polymers. And polymers are just long strings of monomers. The first group that we are going to be talking about is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are made up of three primary atoms, or elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, otherwise known as CHO. The purpose of carbohydrates is quick energy. Their monomer is monosaccharides, and an example of a polymer for them would be polysaccharides. Some other examples are sugars, starches, glycogen, cellulose, and ribose, but we'll get to ribose later. The second group is lipids. Again, CHO, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Their purpose is storage of energy and insulation. There's two main types of lipids: unsaturated and saturated. The difference between these two is that unsaturated has a double bond while saturated does not. Although they do not have a main monomer per se, they have fatty acids, which is basically a monomer. Some basic examples would be oils, trans fat, glycerol, and butter. And we all eat some butter. Some proteins are made up of CHON, which is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Their purpose is movement and chemical reactions. Their monomers are amino acids, and a polymer example would be polypeptide. There's a lot of different types of proteins, such as meats, beans, and fish. A lot of people like proteins, including me, but vegans do not. Nucleic acids are the last group, and they're made up of CHOMP, which is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphate. Their purpose is for genetic material. Their monomer is nucleotides. Some examples would be phosphate, DNA, and RNA. Going back to ribose, ribose is an important ingredient in DNA and RNA, which creates us and many other things that sustain us. Well, that's all my time that I have to speak to you about macromolecules. Thank you.